Hello guys and welcome to day 4 of week 7. So today we're going to finish off. Today's going to be the last day for this TEK. So we're working on 7.9C. If you have any questions, now would be the time to ask me. Next week we're going to matriculate into the new TEK that you are going to learn tomorrow. Make sure you are saving these notes, guys, as we go through. That way next year, whenever you're in 8th grade, you can use these notes as a reference point. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and start it off. So for day 4, question number 4 is going to be, which expression can be used to find the area of the shaded region in the figure below? Okay, so this essentially ties in everything you've learned up to now about finding areas of various shapes. Specifically for this one, you're going to need to find the area of either the square or of the rectangle. It's up to you. And in this context, the shaded region is actually going to be the circle, I believe. I think that's what we're finding. So first and foremost, of course, number 1 is you always need to know what formulas you're going to use. So we're going to need the area of a rectangle or square, same thing, up to you, which is always going to be base times height, and then the area of the circle, which is in this case going to be half of a circle, right? Because it's not a full circle, it's half a circle. So our area is going to be 1/2 pi r squared. Okay. So your next step is that you need to determine whether you're going to add them or subtract them. Since we're trying to find a shaded region, obviously we're going to need to subtract. So we're going to do subtraction. And your last step is always to solve them one by one. So the area of a rectangle here, you're not given any specific lengths. You're given just a unit of essentially 2r. So what I did was I took 2r times my L. So my 2r times L, so the length times 2r will give me that area. So my area is 2rl. And then I need to find the area of my circle, so 1/2 pi r squared. In this context, we see that the diameter would actually be 2r. Hence the reason I'm going to need to divide by 2. So 2r divided by 2 is just r. So we're going to be left with 1/2 of pi r squared. Okay, so 2r was what it was, taking it over, dividing it by 2, and we're going to get r squared. So it's r squared pi divided by 2. Okay, now we put them together. So area of my rectangle, which was 2rl, minus the area of my circle, I'm going to end up with this. And as you can notice, that's one of your answer choices. So your answer is J. Okay, all right, if you have any questions, let me know. This is more of the type of questions that you're going to be seeing in 8th grade, where you're not given a definite, this is 7 yards, this is 2 inches, so on and so forth. It's just using various variables and coefficients to solve. So this is more of a conceptual understanding versus an actual solving process. All right, so we'll move on to question 5. So question number 5 states that Antonio's driveway is shown below. Antonio wants to repave his driveway. How many square feet will he need to repave? So of course, your first step is always to determine your shapes. Keep in mind, you can essentially bring out various shapes. It's up to you. But for me, I like easiness when solving these types of things. So in doing this, I would actually turn it into 2 different shapes, which would be a rectangle and a trapezoid. So I have the area of my rectangle, which is base times height, and I have the area of my trapezoid, which is base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times h. All right. Your next step is always going to be to determine whether you're going to add them together. Obviously, he's paving a whole driveway, so you're going to have to put them together, so that means add. And now we have to solve them one by one. So let's go ahead and solve them one by one. So the way I split up this picture specifically is I took the rectangle's base, which is 5. Okay, I took that as the base, and I took the height being 14. So this whole piece here is my base and height. So I split it straight down. I split it straight down here. Okay, so because I split it straight down here, I am going to get a rectangle here and a trapezoid here. Notice, you could have literally drawn a side cut here and turned this into two trapezoids. Or you could have cut it straight here and turned this into a trapezoid and a rectangle. It's up to you. You're going to get the exact same answer. So there's 3 different ways you could have solved it. It's up to you. Doesn't matter. Or you could have actually turned this last part into a 2 rectangles and a triangle, and you would have gotten the same answer too. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. Okay, anyway. Alright guys, so let's work it through. So anyway, the area of my rectangle is going to be 15 times 14, giving me a total of 70 feet squared. The area of this trapezoid is 10 feet by 16 feet. The way I got 16 is I took the 21 on the very bottom and removed those 5 feet that constitute the other side of that rectangle. So I got a 10 by 16. So I added them together, and you're going to get 26 over 2. And your 26 over 2, you're going to get 13 times 6 feet. So the height of my whole thing is 16 feet. Total was 14 minus 8 gives me 16. Gives me 6. Okay, so I'm going to get a total of an area of 78. Now obviously I need to put them together. So I'm going to have the area of my rectangle plus my area of my circle. That gives me 70 plus 78, giving me a total of 148. So that is what your answer is. Alright guys. So that's question 4 and 5. If you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, once you complete questions 1 through 3, you're going to be done. And essentially that's it. Once you're done, you can chill for the rest of the day. And yeah, so complete questions 1 through 3. Show me all your work. Take a picture, send it to me. If you have any questions, let me know. And good luck. Alright guys, miss you and love you. Bye.